Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Yep, and we're back here playing Penlight as usual because in the previous episode we upgraded her a bit, to another level, and a lot of people were concerning about my thumbnail, especially my friends. My friends saw the thumbnail, how Hiko was, her face, and they thought that was lewd. So yeah, don't get the wrong idea, okay? Come after this guy who made Penlight. I didn't do anything. I'm just playing the game, okay? I'm making a gameplay I'm basically gameplaying this. I don't know, for you guys. So I didn't do this I didn't do this game, okay? I didn't do this. Anyway, I find myself waking up the next morning bright and early. It's not what I normally do on a weekend, but I've had a lot on my mind. Well, okay, I've had Hiko on my mind. She did win the Notsumi situation yesterday. I hope and I know she needs to practice for that tournament tomorrow, robot or not. I'll go easy on her today. Let her be herself. And as for me, I have tons of stuff I could be doing without her. There's a monk entrance exam to study for. I should probably get on that. Yeah, let's forget about Hiko for a while. You sure? With a groan, I shift myself from my desk as I snap my textbook shut. Wait, what? What it says? A textbook. Okay. I thought I can't even speak today. I thought it says next bug for some reason. Anyway, that's most of the morning gone, and I've read as much about algebra as I can stand. I need a goddamn break. Time for lunch, and hell, I wonder how Hirko's doing without me. She's probably doing okay in that tennis practice, I'd be okay just to check on her, give her a call, see how she's doing. Here you go. Okay, something's gonna happen. Something is definitely gonna happen here. Nothing. The car definitely connected. And accordance with her programming, Hugo's only meant to leave her phone untenanted for very specific reasons. Like why she can only take her inner ear headphone out while she showers or while she's recharging it as a part of her nightly maintenance. So, right, of course, I don't hear anything. Her phone may auto-connect, but the robot herself is probably out there on the tennis courts, probably out of the Bluetooth range too, so she can't hear me. I guess that's good. That's the only reason she's not responding. Well, she has to come back into her range sometimes, so I'll stay on the line while I find some lunch. Okay. Now, let's see. I'll put my phone on speaker and leave it here while I check out what we've got in the fridge. I suppose I could warm up those leftovers. I just don't believe you. What the? How are you pulling off those kinds of moves? You've barely played all week. Oh, someone's gonna close to Hirko's phone, but it's definitely not her voice I'm hearing. Who the hell is that? Oh, I've been studying. That's Hirko. Just like they're outdoors, so I guess that other girl is someone she's practicing with. So, sounds like it. Studying? Really? Anyway, let's forget about lunch for a second. I want to listen to this. Bro, this be. Hey, girl, how are you doing today? You look pretty good. I mean, with the orange hair? Man. Actually, that's actually a pretty good sprite though. I never seen her before like that. Hey, girl, come on. I am a free man right here playing this game. I am a sad bastard, right? That doesn't know what reality is, and I just want to imagine my fantasies. That's late to me, so actually, don't date with me. I'm weird. That'll be a first. Seriously, anytime I get a moment, I'm playing it all back in my head. Like that summer tournament we had. Last night I was lying in bed processing every single match I played, right down to the last point. Especially the points I lost, just recalling it all and I can't even speak, revaluating for how I sort of played it. I cannot speak today. Really? Getting my tactics nailed down, you know? Interesting, so this is how she interpreted my instructions about her code being optimized for playing tennis? Huh? And here I was thinking you were more of an act on instinct kind of girl. Even when she's away from the court, she's constantly thinking about how to improve her game, analyzing her own play to gain an advantage. So you've been hiding that big tennis brain this whole time. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, it's like a fucking supercomputer in there. That a fact? Freak yeah, I was made for tennis. Gotta wonder why you weren't made taller then. Whatever, Risa. So what if everyone's got a few inches on me? They're gonna need more than that if they wanna beat this girl. Risa, huh? I think it's Risa. I remember Hiko had some sort of a friend outside for our class she played tennis with. Maybe that's her. Well, I gotta admit, I was worried when you stopped showing up for practice, but you've obviously been working on yourself. Oh wait, Risa is this girl right here. Marco, pay attention. Not gonna lie, she's the girl that I like from this Penlight already, cause she's kind of like my type. Not gonna lie, I like the girls have the freaking ponytail. I'm just gonna say that. That's a plus for me. And I hit my finger on my mic. Okay, ow. Not totally getting the vibe, but it's definitely working for you. Well, if you can bring this kind of game with you tomorrow, I reckon you'll win the whole thing. So it seems Hiko's match practice is going well. Better than well, in fact. That's the plan. Hiko sounds like she's at the peak of her powers and full of confidence. Yeah, so what do you want to do now? We've been through all our drills, but we have the court for the whole day. So if she's got all her moves down, then surely the biggest risk to her now is getting injured on the eve of her tournament. I think my net play could use a little fine tuning, so I was thinking we could run those drills again, then play a few practice games. What do you think? Yeah, we can do that. Hiko, of course, thinks she's a robot built especially to excel in the sport, but of course she isn't. Then we can do all of it again. All of it? Run all the drills again? When the mentally I've programmed her, she probably doesn't understand the limitations of her body anymore. I guess we can do that, but you sure there's nothing you want to focus on? Nah, I just want to stay out all night and get all the prep time I can get. More, the better. That's gotta be the dangers for her, right? She may get hurt, so... Haha, don't go too hard, champ. Save some for the tournament. I'll have more than enough for the tournament. Don't you worry about that. I should definitely... Yeah, I need to rein her in before she wanders back out of the Bluetooth range for who knows how long. Well, no promise, but I'll try to keep up. Now, let's get back out there. Wait, here we go. Here, you hear me? Let's go. Tell her you've changed your mind. I changed my mind. Huh? About what? She's right. You sure overexert yourself today. You're right. I overexert myself today. I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong. Oh, well, you know your limits, hero. We can't stop whenever you want. You'll do those things you wanted to do, then you'll stop practicing for today. We'll do what you want to do, the net play drills and the practice games, then we'll wrap it up for today. Really? You sure? You don't seem very sure. Damn it, she's obeying is fine, but apparently can't disguise how she feels about being told to stop. Hiko, smile like you mean it and tell her you're sure it's your decision. I'm sure it's my decision. Still not getting your vibe anyway. Come on, let's finish this. One more thing, Hiko. When you're done with practice, come straight back to my house. Don't tell her that part, obviously. Okay. I notice Hiriko's headphones disconnected as she walks out of the range again and hang up the phone with a sigh. That probably could have gone a little better. Still though, I think that was the responsible thing to do. I need to menace her, keep her fresh for the big event tomorrow. And there's no better way to ensure that than if she's here with me. Okay. Alright. This is getting interesting, boys and girls. I hope you have put your popcorns or snacks, okay? It's just logical. This is a logical decision. Anyway, about an hour later, my doorbell dutifully rings to bring me out of my thoughts. And here you go. Oh, hey, here you go. Okay, so now what? Hey, Mr. Admin, I got here as fast as I could. It's not like I'd planned for this. Look, Hiko, I go easy on her. Keep her fresh for tomorrow, that's all I got. I want you to relax, okay? We're just gonna hang out this afternoon like a couple of regular human beings. So, make yourself at home. Hang out? Dude, you pulled me out of a training to hang out? And just like that, her attitude starts to return, even while she bendingly kneels down to untie the laces on her tennis shoes. Yeah, I heard your practice has been going well. She smiles and nods affirmatively. Oh yes, super well. Serve, volley, drop shot, forehead, backhand, lob, overhead smash. All I had to do was refresh my muscle memory a little and it's all working great. And I guess it makes sense, like it's all in my code and shit. I don't gotta think about it like a human does. That's right, yeah. But I still wanna go out there and practice. I know you do, but my decision is final. Hiko whines impotently while I watch her pull off her shoes, then casually slips off her socks while she talks. Yeah, you're still my boss no matter what you tell me. So she's the type who likes to go barefoot around the house, huh? So, if you say I can't, then I can't. Does that bother me? Put your socks back on. Lose the uniform too. Don't say anything. Put your socks back. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let her do whatever she wants, okay? Let's be nice to her. Well, no. And I tell her to make herself at home, so whatever. Cool. Now come on in. I guess her towards my living room and she calmly follows me inside. Calmly, compliantly, obediently. Wow, Marco, you just made a new word. How do you feel? How do you feel being a freaking disappointment son? Anyway, so, like, regardless of my telling her to chill, she's still aware at all times that she follows my every command. What do you want to do? I can make this girl do anything I want. And as much as I've tried to avoid the thought, there's nothing now to distract my mind from the growing excitement in my pants. Wait, hold on, what? Hey, Mr. Kyu? Hiko is a girl, and I'm I mean, I could make her. No, Kyu, what are you doing? What's on your thought right now? Don't. Just don't. I just don't want to make another weird thumbnail, okay? I mean, yes, I could choose the other thumbnail, but like, it's not gonna make people click on the video. You know? That's the only good part of this video. What are we doing here? Why'd you hack me anyway? I like thinking when things. It's my hobby. I'm not freaking dang creep. Well, I mean, technically you are. I mean, run that by your CPU a second. You're not a girl and robots don't have a gender. Oh, right. I told Hugo she's not a girl. That's what she believes, and right now I need to believe it too. Because there's no fucking way I'm taking advantage of her like that. Nah, not like that. So I need to get a grip. I need to. Okay. I'll set up the video game console. That'll help distract me. Yeah, you better do that. Don't be a horny bastard. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You pulled me out of my match prep to play a video game? Where is this going to hang out? Her and me, like friends. What a freaking waste of time. Ah, shut up. Damn. As Hiko hangs her head and falls silent, I sigh gently. Sorry, Hiko. Just listen a moment, okay? Hastily pushing a game card into the console, I booted up and turned back to my acquainted companion. It's like you said, you have all the tools you need to win tomorrow. All you needed was a little refresher. And as we've confirmed, your sysadmin are all functioning optimally, it's smarter to keep you from getting too worn out. So that's why I brought you back. I want to make sure you're on damage going into the tournament. I smile as I pick up the video game controller and hand it to her. You're free to talk again. Now take this and get uncomfortable over there. We're going to play. Okay, at least they're going to play. Thank God our Q is not going to deal with stuff on her. And then my friends will think I am a horny bastard for playing this game. Hiko thoughtfully takes the controller in her hand and pats over to the couch. You know what? That's actually a pretty good thumbnail. You know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, let's do this. And bam, I took another thumbnail. Great. But not before pulling the table a little closer so she can't put her feet up. Is that how you do it at home? Huh? Dude, I don't do video games. That's not what I meant, but never mind. What is this thing anyway? We fighting? She nods at the TV as it blasts out the game's title theme over the speakers. Yeah, it's a fighting game. Yeah, what is that? I defo? What does that mean? Don't do fighting games, dude. You've never played one? Nope. Actually, no. Wait. This is a better thumbnail. Actually, I changed my mind. Nope. I've thrown a little. I guess I'm not surprised, but it's going to be a real boring afternoon if she doesn't even know the first thing about how to play. But I've just had an idea. Well, that doesn't matter. You've got a good CPU in that head of yours, after all. And for the next couple hours, you're going to dedicate towards mastering this game. Understand? Hiko grips the controller in her little hands as she frowns at the screen with determination. Yeah, I got. I'm gonna master the shit out of this thing. That's right. We'll run a few practice games. I'll tell you how to play, and you'll absorb everything. That's your task, and I'm sure a robot like you will find it easy to follow along and get good in no time, right? Right. I'm freaking state of the art. This game don't have crap on something like me. I chuckled to myself as I pressed a button on my own controller to get us started. Regardless of how I'm making it happen, it's pretty cute to see how fired up she's getting about playing games with me. Haha, that doesn't happen in real life, sadly. That's the spirit. Now, pick a character and I'll run you through the basics. Alright. Oh, he's enjoying it. Okay, this is kind of wholesome. Come on, this is kind of wholesome. Yeah, I don't believe it. How the freak is this happening? The first hour or so that we played Hiko was every bit the novice she said she was. I got a perfect that time. That means you didn't hit me once. But now that I've brought her up to speed, showed her a few moves and combos for her character, it's some basic tactics. I know what a perfect is, Hugo. She's showing a fair some improvement with virtually every match we've played since. Yeah, and I just did it to you. Hiko's natural reflexes as an athlete, coupled with her single-minded dedication to mastering the game as a command, has turned her into a deadly opponent in no time at all. And as I mash the fire button to kick off another match, I can't help but find myself getting pissed off. Damn, you're getting pissed off about a girl beating you? What a shame, Kyo. Well, if you're gonna use cheese moves like that, then yeah, you're gonna win sometimes. Cheese moves. The next match starts up as she replies, and I think to attack her right away while she's distracted. But quick as a flash, Hiko reacts to block my high kick, then backs away a step while I notice her thumb make a quarter rolling motion on the controller, and god freaking damn it! Hiko just giggles as she presses the attack, and I can only watch as she kicks my dude into the air while he's turning, then lands a few more hits before he can hit the ground. You keep doing the same freaking moves over and over. I don't know, man. You call him cheese and shitty, but I call him winning. G6 spamming. I'm already down to half my health bar. Fuck's sake. You're not even a gamer. How are you doing this? I frantically tap the control to get my guy up, and he responds by swinging a fist at Hugo's piece of crap fighter. And she blocks it, and then instantly grabs him and knocks another chunk of life out of him. With my kick-ass CPU, duh, I'm just mashing buttons now, desperate to land a counter-attack. Like, you may be my boss and all, but how basic have you gotta be that you can't beat me doing the same crap? But I can only ground helplessly as she sidesteps out of the way of my impotent, failing and finish me off with some high and low kicks. And that's another round she's won, and another perfect. Glowering at the screen as it taunts my loss, I then quickly hit the pause just as round 2 starts up. Okay, time out. Oh, come on, I wanna finish you off like again. Yeah, in a minute, I want to talk to you first. What's there to talk about? I mean, okay. You know how to play now, and that's great. But it doesn't bother you that this is the only way you can win. Don't you want to experiment, try a different strategy instead of this cheese crap? Hiko snorts and rolls her eyes. Yeah, I know what you're saying. There's so much salt coming out of your mouth, I can freaking taste it. You wanna know why I ain't mix it up? Cause this crap works. Simple as. It is like when I'm out on court, if the girl I'm playing ain't got the game to beat my game, I ain't gonna change it for her, am I? She's the one who's gotta mix it up. She's gotta change for me. She's the one who sucks. Hiko. So like, what advice from a robot to an emotional meatbag like yourself? Don't get so worked up about it. You know how I play, so you figured out how to beat it. Mix it up by not getting your ass kicked. Damn. Okay, you. That's kind of embarrassing, you know. A robot saying that to you. It's so sad I call her a robot now. Not Hiko anymore. You're not a Hiko. You're a robot now. Freak, who does she think she is? Lecturing me when she's... No, she's right. I do need to be the one to change things up. So, we gonna play again or what? And with her being, well, who she thinks she is, have a lot of options here. If I were playing an AI opponent in this game, I couldn't turn down the difficulty, and Hiko is sort of an AI opponent. Wait a sec, I'm thinking. I could order her to go easy on me, or even tell her to lose on purpose, and she'd instinctively obey. Or I could get good. But nah, I have a more amusing idea. Let me just pick up my phone and open up the app I've been using to give her those electrical responses. What are you doing? You know, Hiko, I didn't teach you how to play this game for the purpose of winning. This isn't a tennis match. I taught you so you could have a little fun with me. Your task is to enjoy the experience of playing however you see fit. Okay. Yeah, I know. Winning against your sysadmin is so much fun. The most fun. But as a robot, you should analyze the possibility that losing to him. Uh-oh. I faces those last words right as I press the pleasure button on my app. May in fact be more fun. What's the big idea? I just want you to consider it, that's all. You're just playing with my pleasure circuits. I can see what you're doing, dude. And we're off. Hiko's gaze hurries back to the screen as she realizes I've just unpaused the game. You freaking cheat. As I do so, I get my guy to do a leg sweep, which catches her fighter unprepared. For the first time in over 2 rounds, I've managed to knock her character to the ground. And right as it happens, I reach over and press the pleasure button again. That feels so weird. I hear Hiko murmur when arousal as her body tightens and her controller almost slips out of her fingers before she can recover. That freaking does it! I hear a frantic clicking of buttons beside me as Hiko struggles to get her character back up so she can counterattack. But I'm quick to dash back to avoid her wrath. Remember, Hiko, you're to play this game for fun. Robots don't have fun. Robots do what their programming tells them. And my programming tells me I gotta beat your ass. She attacks furiously, different from the approach she's been using the last few matches. It's left her open to a counter, which I can't. Exploit. Hiko's fighter hits the third once again, and the pleasure button gets another quick tap as I watch her shiver and moan uncontrollably. Oh my god, just hearing her moan like that is kinda awkward. Freak, gotta get up. Not so fast. No. She's too slow to recover, and I take full advantage with a jumping attack that hits her while she's still grounded. And we know what that means. Stop it. Why? Does that feel nice, little robot? With Hiko's health at almost nothing, I back off for a moment. I simply watch as her fighter gets back to their feet while she blinks drunkenly at the screen with the elaborate groan. Well, is it more fun to beat me or lose to me? It's It's... Be honest. She continues to hesitate, thumb quivering over the face buttons of her controller, and I suddenly set my guy for it to finish her off. Ugh. Hiko reacts fast enough to block my first strike and then second, but she's on the back foot, forced to defend again and again. No! But it's too much. Down her cactus goes as a simple jab breaks through her defenses, while the in-game announcer declares a KO. A perfect victory for me this time. A victory that warrants more than a couple presses of that pleasure button. Bro, what are you doing? Okay, chill. You're making her feel even better. Chill. It was as my defeated opponent quivers and quakes as she's compelled to imagine that aroused sensation of electricity zipping her again and again. Feeling the intimate parts of her body light up in one pleasing pulse after another. Bro, you're enjoying this too much. You're... What the hell is that, CG? Oh my gosh, she's enjoying this too much. This is... No, this is bad. Her controller slips free of her twitching, grasping fingers as she moans, wind on the sky's lust. And for a moment, as her eyes roll back in her head, she looks completely lost. Maybe I overdid it a little this time. Yeah, you did. I'm not gonna do that noise. I promised myself I won't take advantage of her, and I won't. But I'm feeling a real guilty pleasure watching her right now. Now, Hiko, we still got a deciding round to play. Yeah, you even blushing to you. I can see you. But this time, I'm not going to activate your pleasure circuits when you take a hit, only when you lose. Do you understand, Hiko? Yeah. And do you want to keep playing? Want to have some more fun? Yeah, I wanna. Oh my god. I waited for Hiko to reclaim her controller from the floor and catch her breath before resuming play for the deciding round, which I lost. But as we played the afternoon away, things had definitely changed between us. Hiko was still giving me a good fight, but her edge was gone. I started to win more rounds than she did, and I'm pretty sure she threw at least a couple of them, just so she could get her circuits tickled again. Okay. For a second I thought this is gonna end all too soon. Our afternoon gives away to evening. I watched as Hiko switches off the game console and tidies it away before looking to me with a happy smile on her face. That was really a lot of fun, huh? Yeah, that kicked ass. And as promised, you're undamaged and a peak operating efficiency for tomorrow. Hiko's face only darkens with worry. Can't say I was expecting that reaction from her. Yeah, about that. What's the matter? Well, it's just like I was programmed to win, but what happened back there? Got me a little confused, is all. Confused? She nods. All that pleasure circuit stuff? Never knew I could feel like that before. And you made me feel like that when I lose. Losing feels good now. So what's gonna happen when I step out on the court tomorrow? And then our little chuckle. I hadn't thought about it all the time, but I'm sure this won't be an issue for that. No, don't stress your circuits about that, Hugo. I mean, sure, losing to me feels good. I used behavioral programming to have you feel that way. Pretty sure I spelled that wrong. But I left your primary functions alone. Your core programming is still optimized for excelling in the sport of tennis. And you will play to win, with the ruthless efficiency only a robot can have. As I give my assurance, a smile starts to return to Hiko's lips. Yeah, you're right. Like, course you're right. You're my sysadmin. Sure, you figured around with my code and made it that way, but still, I know you're taking care of me, like you promised. So I gotta hand it to you. You really know all about this nerdy robot stuff. And I'm totally gonna kick ass tomorrow because of you. Haha, yeah, you are. Okay, that's kinda wholesome. So, like, are you gonna come watch? Huh? I don't know why I wasn't expecting it, but that question, spoken so innocently, kinda blindsided me. Are you gonna come watch me at the tourney tomorrow? I hadn't really thought about it. It's not like I was ever expecting to trudge into a school on a Sunday morning to see this school play tennis, but now? Yeah, Hiko, I'll be there. Why would I want to see my robot for her big test? Now, just straight home, schedule your nightly maintenance an hour earlier, and I'll see you in the morning. Yes, sir. I'm still smiling long after I've seen Hiko off and returned to my room. Because, man, we really did have the best time back there. Yeah, that was like the best time for you. For a while, I really did forget what I'd done to her and could just enjoy her company. She was cute and playful and still kind of a brat. I felt like this is how she's like around her friends, like not to me, or maybe with the guy she's dating. Thinking about it, she'd basically be perfect girlfriend material were not for the fact she's deep under my hypnotic control and nothing that she feels for me is real. Hey yo, hold on, you want her to be your girlfriend now, Kyu? Come on. She showed me who she could be at her best, but I've never been my best for her. Now while I'm still treating her like my robot or like some kind of pet. I need to be better. Okay, I'm gonna end this video right here, guys. I've been recording for 37 minutes. I think it's a good way to end the video right here. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciated you taking you guys time watching this. And yeah, that was actually not that bad of an episode, I'd say. You know, Hiko just went to Kyu's house, you know, trying to enjoy playing together. That was actually kind of wholesome. Besides the part where he put the pleasure button to her and she moaned too much. But beside that, that was pretty good. That was actually pretty awesome. And also, we got to see a new girl from the Penlight. That she's actually beautiful. Not gonna lie. She's literally my type. The ponytail and everything. The orange hair as well. Oh my god, perfect. This is why I'm down bad. This is why I don't have any girlfriend, you know? Why am I doing this? What is life? Okay, anyway, thank you guys for watching this video again. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more of Penlight, or give this video a like, you know? Just choose whatever you want. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.